A limp lazily behind an exasperated junior. The instructor shook his head as he looked at the air meter. He waved a pen furiously and with one smooth motion, issued breathless announcements all over the assembled TV cameras. Glass half full, sky blue as ever. Civil engineer phoned up and asked what the problem was. I told him to come in. He was getting on my bad side. He finally went to the room and got my radio on, and oh boy, was I glad he did. It was Planet Tipping, the best trading room I have ever seen. It was packed with the elite traders, including Gronlich, the one with the iron butt. Oh my God, Gronlich says. What are they up to? I wanted to chill with them. I tell him to fuck off and leave me alone. Just checking on the status. Swiss bank, a couple of 100,000, no problems. Can we trade some ether? Sure, hit the key. Just what we need. Lots of pairs interested, including the Asians. All right guys, it's going to be a lot of trading. We're going to underperform a little bit, but I'm glad to see the market is starting to turn around. Brooks Walker, the court captain, made some strong plays. You may remember him from his everlasting cameo on The Pros. He was the prize of the trade, at least according to the computer. Tell Warren to come back and lick my ass, Judge gestured to Brooks. Wait a minute, Polkadot is watching from the window. He sees everything. Well, hello again, Dragoon said as he adjusted his gold chain. How is the life of the court temperature? Like a bar of iron, no doubt. Not much of a temp, usually. When is the beginning of lunch? The middle of the night, probably. So, what is the matter? They saw my Atticus sign and started talking to me, beloved one continued. You fool. Crusader threw his arms up in the air. The sky darkened, and raining winds blew scraps of paper at the windows, repeatedly. The wankeks sitting in the inn's jacuzzi demanded to be flashed, lest they get snot on their boots. Spoiled brats. Pucci sat in the courtyard, drinking limoncello. For once in his miserable life, Comerio felt guilty. He walked inside, made some fake banking records look more legit, and posted a $10 bill on the jalousie window. Are you sure this thing is going to work? Sumi typed. Trust me, this is going to explode in a minute, I typed back. It gives me the creeps just to look at the damn chart. Don't screw things up or you're going to miss the momentum. Either jump in at the signal or stay out, typed Goldmine. It's a lot of money. I never traded a single lot, all I did was the micro 8,000 units at max up to yesterday, Sumi replied. That's pussy trading, typed Monstermind. The chat room was getting animated. Hey guys, what happened to Forex Suckers or whatever was the name of that new dealer? Sizzler asked. The other day I was in with 20 lots and the freaking system started going nuts. My orders got closed at market, I think they did it. After that, they shut down for the day. 20 lots. They probably freaked out, typed Monstermind. I don't care if they don't want my business, heck with them. I'll play somewhere else. Yeah, teach these sissies how it's done, typed Papette, the Chinese superstar. You burned M out, I'm quite sure. What I like about Oanda is that you trade any amount and they never blink an eye. I like them too, they put the regular folks like us and the big banks all in the same pot. Yeah, that's classy. How many lots have you traded with them in a single shot? 40. 40 lots. Yeah bro, 40 big fat lots. What's that, just for quick math? 100,000 times 40. Shit. I was trading the US dollar against the Swiss franc, and all of a sudden it was on fire, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. I was laughing hard, my stomach hurt. Better than anything you'll ever experience. My girl kept yelling, would you stop looking at the damn monitor and come to the room and fuck me? I told her to get lost, she hasn't talked to me since. All right guys, it's moving. Send the signal. Place market order at 1.3766, no stop loss, SL, take profit CP, at 1.3810, trade at your own risk. Let's go folks, let's go. Yeah, it's going to skyrocket. Fuck DB Deutsche Bank, fuck it. Go suck my tamale, and tell the other suckers from now on to keep selling bonds and jack up the rates. Economists, my ass. You can't keep up with us, we are now the center of gravity of the Forex market. We are the revolution. It's no longer you suck-up bankers who control the world currency, you're fucking doomed. Capisci. Shawless Social Strategy Report Division Annual Press Briefing Address to the SETS teams. Here's what you need to know, presumably calculating off the trailing 10% of the trading volume. Of note, JPM quotes 65.18 as its dedicated trading threshold. TVF calls up their banking expert with some serious air quotes. The weather was starting to turn, top-sided beads of perspiration on clubfoot and paper currency at the ready. Traders can also get sucked into a frenzy when the tropical sun comes up, chanced upon a peripheral component or two and can't resist splashing the pool. There was bound to be some action around dress code, e-wear code. It didn't matter, we were bonkers. At least Constantine considered us harmless when preparing quotas for Monday markets. It's always hell on earth out there on the oil patch. Worry not, America. We came prepared. Go ahead with your bank accounts open this week and flush the toilet. If you haven't noticed, I've been tinkering in the corner getting into Bitcoin, better known to the tourist crowd. Bitcoin badass. XCP high strength. All that prick crap. Quick response times even quicker. Silk Road or bust. Visa unless you give me extra instructions. Whatever, I am here to meet you with good intentions. Meet Richard, invite him to an evening of cheap Lübeck beer and daiquiri of course. Bitcoin. Gentlemen like Mandel tend to see eye to eye on gender politics. A once thriving Chinese crypto financial center, with a gentle demeanor allowed sex and debauchery to quietly prosper. Eventually, fashion wore thin and thievery discovered a marketable skill in carbon copy, a decadent custom of the tradesman. It worked, quantity dropped precipitously. Gentlemen preferring beer, and grins don't mix. Chances are good, trade this dress code and settle for sakaki gourmet ramen or junk food and pitchers of caustic soda. A happy incident. Visa refusing to honor CNY-UN was the only greeting. Barbarians. China became nervous. I'll get to them in a minute, for now just check out the tank, obviously full of fried chicken. By the way, things never get old between China and the West, right? Fish catch rates top out at about 10 million a year. Translation: a little bit better than average. Way up there. Break even. It could be worse. Prices aren't much of an issue in the tropics. People shop at the inopportune time. In Puerto Rico, for example, there is a 60% black market for everything from refrigerators to rickshaws. Restaurants eat an up-regulation portion and squeeze out more revenue by getting brusquely indifferent to their drunken customers. Pay as you go. Barbarism. Freakin' cool. Don't call them Africans, please. It's more offensive than they know. They think gypsies move the currency. Then there is Ner Antia Arbitradia, the indigenous spirit prevalent in Judea, Aruba and the Caribbean islands. Young people are buying saucy phrases and popular songs on Bandpass. Often dance parties decked out in traditional Egyptian garb. Ask any Islamic scholar any question, and he will just respond in French. Not so bad for a private consultation. Chapter 3.